Is that what you're gonna serve your friends, you dumb little...
And here you have it, folks. Chef Gordo Ramsay.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Maria.
And I'm Juan.
And today we're going to be making 3 salsas. Not 1, not 2, but 3.
Tres. Salsas, not salsas.
Alright, I'm going to start with a roasted red salsa. And so I'm going to turn up my heat to medium. And a little bit of oil.
What kind of oil are you using?
Avocado.
Avocado! No, they're called aguacates.
I'm going to use a third of an onion. 1 garlic clove. Red jalapeno, you can use a green jalapeno, that's fine. It's just what I have, and it's getting a little old, so we figured we should use it, and we are not ageists in this house.
No, I'm...
We're going to add our tomatoes and let those roast as well, and we want to let things roast until the skin is starting to turn black and peeling off a little bit. And then 1 serrano. This is going to be pretty spicy. It's also going to have 2 chiles de arbol, but we won't add that until a little later because they're dry, so we don't want those to burn on us.
Dude, every time we go to a Mexican seafood, a mariscos place, I always get overwhelmed with the menu. Then my dumbass always reverts to ordering breaded seafood, like a fat fucking. But my wife always makes fun of me. She says I get camarones empanizados, which it is breaded shrimp. You don't go to a fucking mariscos place and order camarones empanizados. But because of my anxiety, I get flustered with the menu because they're always 10 pages long. Fuck it, we'll get.
I don't want my garlic to burn because it'll get bitter, so we'll go ahead and take that one out. Just drop it in the blender.
Garlic is bitter, remember that.
I'm going to go ahead and take the onion off as well. Just a little bit brown.
She doesn't want to be what I just explained.
Alright, can I have you cut the stem off of that pepper, please?
And then in the bucket?
Into the blender
In the fucking oven you go.
You can smell it?
Yep. Dude, we've had this longer than we've been married. You came with it. She came with this. Right.
I used to cook on it in the barracks. Alright, that one's done. Got a good amount of roasting on there. Alright, this one is done. It even broke open a little bit. Pepper nice and toasted. Turned off the hot plate. Now I'm just going to give 2 chiles de arbol a quick little toss in the hot oil. You don't want to keep them on there long. And if you don't like really spicy salsa, you can leave these out.
Yeah.
Because these are the spiciest of the peppers we're using. Give those a little toast just so you can kind of smell the spice. And you don't want to let them burn because they do get bitter just like garlic. Alright, good.
Boom.
So just a little bit of water, just enough for it to spin around. You don't want to add too much water because you don't want watery salsa. You don't want to be that person with the watery salsa.
No, then it's salsa.
About a teaspoon, right?
It's called a punch of salt.
A punch of salt. And if your salsas are really spicy, they'll mellow out as time passes. You put it in the fridge, the next day it's going to be a little more mellow, the third day will be even more mellow. So don't be scared of it if it's a little too hot for you on the first day.
And I'm going to be making the green salsa, or salsa verde. I'll be using 3 tomatillos. This is a tomatillo if you've never seen one before. A tomatillo. We're going to put these 3 bad boys. We're going to put them a quarter of onion. I'm going to use 2 serranos. You could also use jalapeno if you don't like hot salsa. Sticks of jalapenos. Okay?
You could also take the seeds out of your peppers if you really want it.
Always, yeah. If you just want the flavor. And then we're gonna add 1 garlic clove. Garlic clove.
1 garlic
clove. 1
clove.
garlic clove, okay?
You might have a hard time finding that at the store.
You might. Look at this bad boy, he's already dancing. When they start dancing, you gotta turn them. Look at that. Es puro. Actually, I'm gonna cut this one. Cut it. Make it easier for ourselves. Yep, so this will be your flavor, and this will be your spice. And these are always, the aromatics are always like, this is the base of a lot of cooking, garlic and onion.
And guess what? For any vegans out there, these are vegan. Now you don't like them as much.
No, I'm thinking I don't like.
You're gonna add some chicken stock.
I'm gonna add freaking bacon to it. No, vegan is good. Damn, it smells so good. Keep this bad boy off. Your tomatillos are all water too. Flavored water. See how its juices are starting to come out?
And if you really don't tolerate spice, instead of a serrano or a jalapeno, you can also just do bell pepper.
Bell pepper, yeah.
And roast it. You'll still get really good flavor without any of the heat.
Did you see that? How the skin broke? That one's gone. Yeah, this one's gone too. Boom! I'm gonna add a little bit of water. Just a little bit. Because, like I said, the veggies are mostly water. And we're gonna add a punch of salt. Punch of salt. We're gonna add some cilantro. Just grab, it doesn't have to be that much. Put that bad boy in. Boom. Look at that color. Right. Finutski.
Last but not least, another red salsa, but this one is oil-based.
My favorite.
We'll put the onion down first because that's what takes the longest. 4 garlic cloves.
Oh, that's right.
It'll
This
be
one's
about a quarter
oil-based.
cup. It's about a quarter cup of oil. This one is spicier because it is oil-based, so it draws out all of the oils from the pepper. I'm gonna start taking the stems off of the chile de arbol.
Do you take the seeds out of those?
Sure don't.
Out of any of them?
Nope.
Right on.
I always leave the seeds. I leave all the seeds. So this salsa is gonna take the onion, the 4 garlic cloves, chile de arbol, chile guajillo, and some whole black pepper. But the dry ingredients, you just toss them in at the very end and give them a little toast. You don't want to toss them in now because you'll burn them, and you'll smoke your house, and everyone will have to run out of your house coughing.
Well, we were in the military. We've both been gassed.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, it's like CS gas, basically. Basically CSing yourself.
So our moms prepared us for boot camp without knowing because
Yeah.
they were always burning peppers, smoking us out of the house. And you can use any oil you have. It doesn't have to be avocado oil. We're just fancy.
Whoa, what did you say? You say avocado?
I said avocado.
You should
You
fucking
can use any oil. It doesn't have to be an aguacate oil.
go outside and practice falling down. I'll be there in a minute. I'll watch these.
But you don't want to do extra virgin olive oil because that one burns at a lower temperature. So you don't want it to taste
smoke.
burned on you.
And those, like, look at the way it's smoking. Drop me a beat, Morty.
Right, I'm gonna add my peppers. And again, just a quick toast for these. All right, the chile de arbol. Once you add the dry peppers, you want to make sure you're moving them around because they will burn on you. Now the black pepper, whole black pepper, turn everything off. Alright, so now with your heat off, let it cool down a little bit and we'll add some water. That'll kind of steam everything and that'll rehydrate your peppers. You don't want to put in any water while it's super hot because it'll just splash and it could potentially burn you. So be really careful not to add water while it's too hot. Let it cool down a little bit and then we'll add just a little bit of water, just enough to get it blending in the blender. You make them softer so they're easier to blend. We're doing this for you guys. There's a lot of bad salsas out there. I tasted them, so.
We're doing this for America because we love our country and we care about it. Especially that pussy ass shit that they sell at the store. How the fuck are you gonna buy some shit that's been sitting, some salsa that's been sitting on the counter for like months? And if you do, why Why do you hate yourself?
So next time you're that person that's like going to a potluck and you're like, I'll bring chips and salsa. At least make your salsa.
Fuck.
Now I'm gonna add a little bit of water now that it's cooled down.
Hold on, let's go back to that. If you go to a potluck and you fucking show
Just
up
a
with...
little water. Go ahead, continue.
I can't, babe. Don't go to a potluck with chips and salsa from the store, alright?
That was only about a quarter
Fox.
cup of water. A quarter cup of water.
A quarter cup of water. A quarter cup of water. The ingredients are cheaper than that bottle of bullshit you buy.
Now we're gonna get everything into the blender. You don't wanna just dump it because it could splash and the oils are hot.
Don't make me look at you like, what's his name? Ram. He towers over everyone, so he's like looking down at everyone. Are you fucking stupid? Are you? You little shite. How dare you bring chips and salsa from the store? Is that what you're gonna serve your friends, you dumb little twat?
And here you have it, folks. Chef Gordo Ramsay.
Oh, that was a nice one. Can you help me?
Thank you. If you're blending anything hot, vent it. Like, take the lid off a little bit, just so the pressure doesn't build up inside. A little salt. A punch of salt. I picked the cilantro just for you.
We're just gonna add citrus to our salsa verde. Give it a little mix.
Now for the taste test.
I was gonna take that chip.
You can have it.
Shoosh.
Because I love you, not because
I love you too,
not
but
because you spoke to me so aggressively.
I love you too, but man.
Now try yours.
I already know this one's gonna be good. This is my favorite salsa. Fuck.
Now the roasted red.
That one is delicious.
Oh, that's good.
This one tastes more tomatoey.
Yeah.
Well, my favorite is this one.
They have different flavor profiles. These two are a little more sweet and citrusy than the tomatoes. This one is spicier because of the oil base and the peppers used. But they're all really good. Let us know if you guys try them at home.
And also, you can use this to cook food. So you can make chicken with this.
You can use them as marinades.
Yep. That one's so damn good.
You heard it here, folks. Gordo Ramsay signing off.
Back to you, Tom.